Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asset Podcast. I'm your host, Newt. Okay, I don't think I've done this before. If I have, I don't think I went into this detail. So if I have, I'll go delete the old video. This right here, this comic with this cover that as a kid I didn't like, but I love now, got me into so many great comics. What this is the annual #1 of the Swamp Thing run. Because Swamp Thing this is what the Saga of the Swamp Thing is what's actually called. Let me see. The Saga of Swamp Thing Annual 1, 1982. Okay, what this is adaptation of the movie from MC Pictures, Adrian Barbeau's Swamp Thing. This movie got a new Swamp Thing series going. And that new series going was not, they wanted a Swamp Thing series going because of the movie. It didn't do one. That's when they put Alan Moore to him, do whatever he wanted to, and that's when I got introduced to one of my favorite writers. Because I was reading Swamp Thing, because I picked this up. I'm like, oh, I remember the movie. And I knew the '70s Swamp Thing a little bit. Like my cousins had older issues, so let's check this out. Who worked on this? I don't even remember. $1.82. That's a lot. And this is a direct market. Yeah, this is direct market. There is no UPC code anywhere. It's in decent shape. So script by Bruce Jones. Okay. Illustrated by Mark Texier and Tony Zuniga. Okay, letter by Gaspar Saldino. Color by Tatiana Wood. Okay, she did the colors on this for a long time. Jeanette Kahn was president of DC back then. And it's the story of the movie. I mean, got all the stuff happening. Yeah, look at Tycho. I forgot about Tycho. Okay. I remember right, that guy right there, some Dead Center Screen. That's Ferret. I want to say that is David Hess. It'd be great to have a copy of this signed by Hess. There's the fire. Remember, you shoot to see who got the most points. Select your favorite shoes. Follow flavor race. It talks about score 1 point for each lifesaver roll can or allow upon each tracker. Add up all your points, score 10 points more, and you are the winner. Like this, you can tell comics are marketed to kids back then. Because look at these ads. They ad for lifesavers. Swamp Thing Part 2. And this is not going to be based on the unrated cut, the R-rated cut, where you see Adrian Barbeau's titties. Good art on this. Bubble yum, like you say, candy ads out the ass. Not the best art, but just good. I mean, Mark Texier is a better artist, but this is early in his career. Was he still working like at Neil Adams as a Krusty Bunkers guy? Because I don't think the Swamp Thing to me just looks like a green, Hulk with a couple vines. I mean, it don't look swampy enough. The fan boat. This right here. Look at that. DC is on the move. Camelot 3000, Orion, Lord of Atlantis, Supergirl, and Blackhawk. Okay. Brian Bolin, amazing series from Tone. Orion is a good read, and Blackhawk, I don't know who was working on it then, but it might be good. Supergirl, I don't know. And this Dungeons & Dragons ad, there's like 2 or 3 parts of this. It's like telling a story. But I only remember seeing like this first and maybe one other part as a kid, but I found the others later. Now, look at Hess getting all up on Adrian Barbeau there. Cut his arm off. They got him hooked up on the X in the basement. Yeah, this is just... The Sergeant Rock Remco's. I would love to have, just Sergeant Rock. I mean, I'd like to have the whole run, but I got a feeling they go for a fortune now, because I don't remember any kid having those. You got, the Warlord figures. I don't remember anybody having those. The Sergeant Rock. The only Remco's I remember seeing hardly anybody with when I was a kid was the AWAs. It was like Ric Flair and the Road Warriors. Like all the rest, nobody cared about them. Especially in my area, because until AWA got on ESPN, we didn't see AWA down in my area. I don't remember seeing it. Oh, when he fights Arcane as the monster, and they cut it down. I mean, that's a fairly long fight. It ends up being just 2 pages, really. 3, 4. And then it ends with I always wanted that racing helmet you put the vehicles in. But yeah, that right there, that comic right there with that cool-ass Frogger ad on the back, and it's in good shape. got me to read Swamp Thing, which made me introduce me to Alan Moore, which meant, oh, I want to read this thing called Watchmen, and oh, wait a minute, people were saying this Frank Miller guy's as good as Alan Moore, and just got me in everything else. So this is one of those comics that I don't remember. My original copy is long gone because it would have been beat the hell up. It's one of those I read a bunch. This right here is a newer one that I don't even know where I got it. It probably was pulled out of a cheap bin somewhere or got in a big lot, but hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. All the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.